Welcome. This video is an overview of how to configure the quote displays in CQG, including the Portfolio Monitor, Spreadsheet Trader, and Quote Spreadsheet version 2. All three of those monitors can be configured to be the same. When first launched, they have basic features. Quote Spreadsheet is simply market quotes. Spreadsheet Trader starts off with trade routing functions. Lastly, when first launched, the Portfolio Monitor is empty and you can configure it whichever way you like. I'm going to start off with this Portfolio Monitor that I've already designed and walk you through some of the key elements to configuring it. First off, these monitors have themes to them. This one on top, I have a white theme, and the one on the bottom, I'm using a black theme. To start, we'll go to Preferences. You can see under Display, we have our choices of themes, including you can create your own. Next, you can decide if the price values are based on trades or quotes, and we can set it to use high contrast text coloring to go against your theme. We can show row header for selecting entire row, Control R, set the font size, apply any changes to this tab only, all tabs, all monitors, all new monitors. And you can ask for a confirmation to show when closing a monitor window. Lastly, this sets the amount of minutes that a portfolio is out of view that it will stop collecting data. This is for managing performance of your CPU. Next is adding columns. You can see here I have the symbol column, and I have typical prices, price net change, and the volume for the current contract. These are trade routing features. And over here I have my orders and positions information. And here I have a 5-minute bar with the current RSI and conditions, high RSI and low RSI. This tells me how many RSI conditions are being met in this current column. Now to add other columns, I simply right-click, select Add Columns, and here are my choices. They're grouped by core market data, bid and ask data, quote data, trade data. This is for trade routing, contract specs, fixed income, and options. This automatic fill-in, so if I type high, and then if I add, it will add the high price column. Next, if I want to add an additional chart interval, I right-click, add chart interval, go to the main tab, select the bar type and the time frame, say 15 minutes. Can type it in or select it. You go OK, and you can see it duplicated the previous one, and now it has these studies and conditions based on 15-minute bars. If I want to edit this column, I can select here. If I want to highlight certain things, I can right-click here and say Modify Visual Parameters. So I can choose my fonts, I can heat map this, I can set the values, I can do conditional coloring. So for example, if the value is greater than 0, I could select green. Now I see which markets are up on the day. And I can add histogram bars. And if I like this particular feature, I can click here, and if I want to add this same configuration to another column, I now right-click and modify visual parameters. It's on my clipboard, and I do this, and everything comes over. Next, I can show and hide columns. I can resize columns so they all fit. I can save these columns to a template. If I want to create a watch list of RS high conditions, I go create watch lists. So here's my setting. If true, and it will show me those markets that the watch list is positive. I can go back to all, and I can left click here to remove the watch list. I can set option preferences, and finally again this is the main preferences. If you're interested in learning more about using CQG, click on the Help button. It's context sensitive. Click on the application and it opens. You can search. And finally, if you need immediate assistance, click on the Support Toolbar button, Ask CQG, and you'll be connected to a CQG support person. This concludes our video. For more information about CQG services and products, please visit cqg.com.